Now I have mentioned to you the the quadrilateral family, right? These are the four quadrilateral families which I just mentioned to you. Okay, now first of all, you realize that quadrilateral got how many sides? Four-sided figure. And what do you call this name which I just mentioned to you, Brandon? What do you call this name? Trapezium. So you write down the word trapezium here. And you notice that for trapezium, opposite sides are parallel to each other. And next thing is the opposite sides are parallel. What do you mean by that? If you were to look at this is opposite sides. They are parallel and they are also equal. Okay, so let's say you have A, B, C, and D. So they are parallel means that your AB is parallel to DC. AD is also parallel to BC. Okay, please write this down even if you know. And opposite sides are equal means that your AB is equals to DC. AD is equals to BC. Now, do you realize that over here the abbreviations, opposite sides of parallelogram, are diagonals. Usually we call this as the properties of a parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. What do you mean by that? Okay, let us look at this in case you're not so sure. If I were to look at this angle as 30 degrees, how much is this angle? Junheng? Is it Junheng? How much is this angle of this CB? Yes, Junheng, what's the angle of your DCB? The two lines are parallel. This is that's the letter U. So how much will this be? 150. So this is 180 minus 30 is 150. Now look at here. Is there a letter U also? So how much this angle will be? 180 minus 150. How much will you have? 30. So in other words here, your opposite angles, are they equal now? Understand the properties, don't memorize. Opposite angles are equal and diagonals bisect each other. What do you mean by that? Brandon, I just praised you yesterday, so you make sure you pay attention. Diagonals bisect each other means that if this is my M, my DM is equals to MB. And your AM is equals to MC. But let me ask you a question. Can I say my DM is equals to MC? Can I say so? Goshen, can you agree with me that DM is equals to MC? Can I say that? DM is equals to MB and AM is equals to MC. But can I conclude that your DM is equals to MC? May not be true, no? Because first of all, your length of AC and DB, are they equal? Because this angle is 70. This is 30. This is 110, no? So can I say that your length of AC and DB, are they equal? They are not equal, so of course, this is not true. This is false. Okay, can you understand now? What is the meaning of bisect the diagonal? Leta, are you listening? So this length are equal, but it does not mean that your DM is equals to MC. Because these two angles in the first place are not equal. Roshan, you know what am I talking about? So these are the things to take note of. And what do you call this again? How do you spell this? Parallel. P-A-R-A-L-L-E-L. Parallelogram. Because I realize some of you say parallelogram. So it's actually parallelogram. Parallelogram. It's easier for you to remember that. Okay. Now let's move on to this. What do you call this? You should learn in primary school. Rectangle. And therefore the diagonals bisect each other means these two lengths are equal. Okay, I'm going to write this down. Write this down now. Bisect each other means that your AM is equals to MC. DM is equals to MB. But be careful, the diagonals, unlike your parallelogram, they are equal. Here, the diagonals for your parallelogram, the diagonals here the diagonals are not equal for parallelogram, but rectangle they're equal. Okay, so they will bisect each other. And next thing is your rhombus. Rhombus are very special. Your diagonals are perpendicular to each other. They are perpendicular. So this is your rhombus. Okay, SBB students, be careful. This type of questions, they will ask you quite a lot of times, especially the diagonals. So you must be able to differentiate these, the diagonals, right angle, but your rectangle and parallelogram may not be right angle. Okay, so this is a square. Also realize that your diagonals are at right angle, and same thing for your kite. The diagonals also at right angle. So these are very special thing. And because these two lengths are equal, so this angle and this angle are equal, these two angles are equal because it's isosceles triangle. Do you need to memorize this? Do you need to memorize this? Do you need to memorize this? No, understand them, please. Memorizing is not going to help you. You need to understand this. So let us summarize this now. Rhombus, square, and kite. The diagonal, what's so special about the diagonals? What's so special about the diagonals? I just mentioned what's so special about the diagonals. They are at right angle. Very good. The diagonals, okay, is at bisect at right angle. Bisect at 90 degrees. So this is something very special. The rest, just remember, they are not equal. Okay? Only rhombus, square, and kite. Are you okay with that, everyone? The properties of the quadrilaterals right now. Okay, try to look through this one more time. About 1 minute looking through before we attempt the questions. Okay, now let's move on to the property. Now we are going to apply the properties right now. I go through practice one, then later on you do it on your own. Whenever you see this, can you tell me what is this diagram called? Parallelogram. Very good. If it's a parallelogram, use your pencil campaign. Whatever you know, you fill out first. So these two lines are parallel. What can you say about this angle? Sorry? Very good. How about Le Tao? Can you tell me what's the angle of your DCB? These two lines are parallel. Look for the letter FUZ. Do you see there's a letter U here? You see there's a letter U? Le Tao, can you see there's a letter U? Yeah, so this angle will be 180 minus 73. Okay, whatever you know, you fill out. Now, once you have done that, your job is to find my x. What should I do now? How do I carry on from here? How do I carry on from here? How do I carry on from here? So this is your 71. Can you remember just now the properties of parallelogram? Opposite angles are? Do you know what is opposite angles? They are equal. Very good. If they are equal, so Daphne, what can you say about your x? This whole thing will also be how much, Daphne? Are you Daphne? Are you Daphne? No. Sarah, sorry. Sarah, can you tell me what can you say about the angle of DAB? Yes. If this is 71, what can you say about the angle of DAB? 70? 71? 70? 107. Thank you very much. It's 107. Thank you. So, Sarah, can you tell me what's the angle of DAB? Very good, because opposite angles are equal. So do you think you can find your angle x now? So your angle x. So this is what you should do. You find your angle of your DCB. So you just say interior angle parallel lines. So once you find your angle of DCB, you can find your angle x, which is equal to the angle of DCB, properties of a parallelogram. So it's 107 angle x, sorry. So your angle x is 107 and you get your answer is 71 degrees. Okay? So this is how you answer for your part A. Now how do you find your angle B? Now I already know my angle x, which is 71. What else can I do now? Okay, your angle y is something very different, but can I draw a line parallel passing through y and is parallel to your DC? Can I do that? Yes or no? Can, right? So if that's the case here, what can you say about this angle now? Do you see there's a letter Z? Also 27. Now you see there's a letter Z here. What is this angle here? Letter? You see there's a alternate angle, letter Z. So what do you think is this angle here? 36, very good. Anyone who can't see this, Nelly? Can you see the angle 36? Very good. So therefore, you find your angle y. Easily you add up these two angles. So whenever you do this, you fill out whatever you know using pencil. It's easier for you. Okay? Okay, once you're okay with this, could you try practice 2 now? Since it's a rhombus, use your hand, use your pencil campaign, mark all these sides equal. It will help you. Then from there, you try to answer the question yourself. So my advice to you is you find this angle first. After you find this angle, it's an isosceles triangle. You can find this. It's number 1. Then you find number 2. Use number 2. Then you can find your y, which is number 3, using your interior angle. And because it's isosceles, you know number y, you know this. They can find this. So this is step number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, friends, do this now. And your answer for your x is 112. Check your answer. And 34. Please remember to write reasons. And practice 3, this answer. There's your practice 3. And for your practice 4, your angle x is 65. Your y is 116. Okay, give a try now. You should be able to do it. Okay, give a try.